All right, just like on Sunday, we are opening half a box of the Final Fantasy Play Booster. So once again, thanks so very much for joining me for the video. We'll get right into it. We have 15 packs. We still need one mountain and one island. If I can't get them, I will trade for them at my local shop, but I don't really want to do that. I'd rather pull them out of packs. Let's see if we can get them in these 15. Thanks for joining me. We have got a mountain, and it is the one that we need. First pack, one down. So we are now short just a single island. We have Summon Brynhildr as our rare here in the pack. Thanks so very much for joining me. We are trying to pull one of every basic land, or at least trying to collect one of every basic land ever made in the history of Magic that we can pull from packs. I will not be pulling all of them from packs, as I said in the last video. When we get to things like Alpha and Beta, I'm not spending $15,000 in a pack to pull the $25 card. I'm not crazy. I'm also not rich. All right, we did not get the land that we're looking for. We did, however, get a borderless water crystal. There's nothing to complain about there. I think I actually just sold one of those. I'm glad to have another one to put up on my store. Speaking of which, if you want to buy any of these cards, you can go ahead and follow the link in my description. And my store on Mandapool is linked there. All right, on to the next pack here. We're looking for a single island. That's a forest, not an island, not the one we want, but nice to see at least that we're getting them. Kefka Palazzo. What a nice pull. No complaints here. And then the Regalia, some complaints there. But the Regalia will do a nice job of sitting on top of Kefka in my hand and protecting it and keeping it in good shape. But again, that is a nice card to pull. No complaints whatsoever. I've only had a couple of those over the time that I've been opening these, even before I started making videos. So, nice to get one of the prettier looking cards. On to the next pack here. We have a swamp. Again, not what we need, but good to see it coming. Jumbo Cactar. Remember when everybody wanted a Jumbo Cactar? It used to be a highly sought after card at the very beginning. And then it just sort of died. Like the interest in it sort of died. Probably a lot of people found ways to abuse it. And then other people found ways to get around it. As a matter of fact, that Kefka Palazzo, I actually do have a version here from degree grading that I sent in. Came back as a Gen Mint 10. So I definitely have had at least one before. So that is nice to get another one. I'll probably, of course, not bother getting that one graded since I have one. That will go up directly for sale. Let's fix this real quick. We don't want messy lands. There we go. That's my own fault. All right. Can we get the island we need under Angelo? We cannot. We can, however, get an Iron Giant. We can get a full art borderless Princess Sarah, as well as a Jador Aristocratic Capital. Lots of double rare packs in the set, which is nice. Now, I don't know, obviously, what the final editing of this is going to look like, so I'm sure it'll be zoomed in a little bit, so if I'm trying to show you something and it's super close or it's not, I apologize. I am not a professional editor. I do not have an editor. I do this all myself. We have a forest again, already have that one. Moogle's Valor, as well as a Summon GF Ifrit in the borderless. As far as uncommons go, not a bad one to see. This is not my full-time job. I do this because I like opening packs. I enjoy the cards, and most importantly, I'm collecting the lands because I feel like they're often overlooked. And a lot of people collect a lot of things, but the lands are something that are chronically overlooked. We have Ishtola Knights Blessed. And I think they have some of the best artwork in the games. So we have got Lindblom Industrial, as well as Sephiroth Fabled Soldier. And as you can see, also followed by a Sid Timeless Artificer. Not a bad pack. This is one of the good ones. Always nice to see. Once in a while when they come through to give you faith in the rest of the packs you have to go. Again, I'm listing one island. I will go down tomorrow, if I have to my local store, and I will trade for it, but again, I do not want to. Vivi is the artwork here. And it's the gold stamped Vivi. Look at that gold stamp down there in the bottom left. See if I can catch it in the light. That is a pretty looking card. Obviously, we did not get our land we're looking for. We have Ice Magic, a Lucas Stadium, much like in the last video. Ken, if you're watching, if you know, you know. However, a borderless Summon Knights of the Round and a Genji glove to follow. Fantastic pulls from the rare slots here. I don't think we've had a single secret rendezvous so far in almost 20 packs. Over 20 packs. All right, this is the one I had trouble finding for the longest time to finish the art set. Again, we did not get what we're looking for. Grand Pulse Ochu here in the foil. Hero of Light in the borderless style art here. I think this is also one of the showcase cards, and the Summon GF Cerebus as well. We're getting some nice cards pulling out of here. Some I haven't seen in a long time. Some I've only seen one or two of out of the literal hundreds of packs that I've opened for this set. It is unfortunate that I started recording recently instead of when I started opening these packs. Swamp, not what we need, but nice to see we're at least getting back to the basics. Astrologian's Planisphere as our rare in the pack here. All of a sudden, I am all thumbs, and I don't know why. Let's fix that with the next pack and see if we can get back on track with not fumbling the cards around. We only have 5 more packs to go in order to pull a single island, and that will mean, if we can't find it, that will have opened 2 full boxes and the packs out of the Chocobo bundle and not gotten all of the basic lands, which is a terrible pull rate for lands. Of all things, Kuja, Genome Sorcerer, of all of the things to have a bad pull rate for, it is a Plains, which is unbelievable. So hopefully one of these 4 packs has it. Sorry, not a Plains, an island. I have all the Plains. I have many of the Plains. I've even sold several extra Plains that I got that we didn't need. And it's not in here. However, we do have Aerith Gainsborough as our rare in here. Crystal Fragments. Last time I opened this, I did not show both sides with the Summon Alexander on the back. So we are down to our last few packs. What do you think? Do you think we're going to pull it? All I know is that if you are this far into the video, I do appreciate you hanging around and watching, joining in on the fun. Could be a good time for you to go down and hit that subscribe button as well. We have an island. It is the one we need. All right. We are able to complete all of the lands. I will show them all at the end as we have a promise fulfilled. Again, that is a pretty looking art card there, as well as the Xenos EA Galvis. So that is a load off my mind, and we still have 2 packs left to go. Will they have something good? Will they have something bad? Honestly, at this point, I'll take whatever they have and be happy about it. All right, so you have the Foil Town Greeter, followed by Dion Bahamas Dominant. And on the back side, of course, is Bahamut, the Warden of Light. Followed by, of course, by the Satch Cathroy, very popular in the green landfall decks for the birds. And we are already on to our last pack. It's sort of sad, sort of exciting. Again, hopefully Lorwyn Eclipse does not get pushed back for any of their products other than just their draft, and I'm able to get a box on pre-release day. Cloud's Limit Break is the last art card here we're pulling. We do get another mountain. Of course, we don't need it because we already have all the ones that we need. And we finish with a Cloud Midgar Mercenary. So both Cloud and Sephiroth in these packs. I suppose it's only appropriate. We also get Barrett. We pulled an Aerith. And yesterday, not yesterday, but on Sunday, we had Tifa. So we got the whole gang at some point. So, as you can see, let me back off a little bit here. we have all of the different lands, all 15 of them. There were no non-full art lands in this set. So I do appreciate you coming with me on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hopefully the next video we will go back to doing shorts for Lorwyn Eclipsed. I'll see you then.